So, what do you know? How is it possible that we're talking not one but two videos in a day? Now, that being said, I probably won't upload this till tomorrow, but I thought I would. Now, this particular video involves the Bearlie 10mm again, so don't forget what Bearlie 10mm spelt like, and it's supposed to be mistaken for the girly. Okay, so a while back, and like I said, I'm struggling to figure out how to title this, but a while back I had a video of mine thrown off the internet or YouTube because I dared to write the word modification or modify, though I never showed them that. Never even had a screwdriver, just a before and after. It got thrown out. So I've been thinking hard at how to address this. Now, originally, I was looking at a word that was most notable to be a form of conveyance in history. Now, if you don't understand that, I'll try to spell it out as best I can. But if you can't write, start out with an M-O and then end it with "fide," let's face it, too many words these days are being overused to where they don't mean anything. You know, like, oh, fascist, or dictator, or racist. They all seem to find a way of coming with an ist. But nonetheless, I thought I'd take a moment to address that. And I've decided that I'm going to start calling things a facelift if I make a change. You might think, facelift? Well, obviously that's not taboo. But I thought I would address one. I've been making a lot of the facelift, you almost got me, for a while on several of my bang bangs. But I'm bringing back the Bearlie 10mm. Now, as you can tell, it's easy to tell on this one. It's still loaded, but in this case, I tore down and got rid of the original sight and put a fiber optic green sight on it to help with my vision. And then I painted my rear sight. I don't know if I can get that in the screen right, but I painted my rear sight white to help make a contrast for me so I can actually pick out a sight, and it seems to be working. However, one of the things I wanted to invest in is, because everything gets its own name and its own customization, is I decided to give it a facelift this way. Now, for those of you that don't know where the great outdoors is, you should look it up. But that's what I chose to go with. If you can see what I went with for that. Now, if you need to know where I got them from and who did my work, I can always address that later. This one, I got second set of grips coming for Grizz Getter. But I thought this might be a fun little video to put together for you, that from now on, when you hear facelift, you know that I'm going to show you something unique to me. How's that sound? Because let's face it, I like a little gaudy. I like a little humor. As a matter of fact, when they sent me the proofs to decide which way to go, they had the bear where the nose was right there, right? And of course that drowns out the nose, but on the picture for approval, they showed that as a red dot. And I thought, how appropriate to have a Grizz with no bald-headed bear with a clown nose on it. But that's not what you get. You get a stainless steel screw. But nonetheless, you kind of get my sick humor sometimes. And again, same for the other side. So, as far as customizations or upgrades, I'm probably about as far as I'm going to go with this one. So, with that being said, you came here wearing your feelings on your sleeves looking to get your butt hurt, well, you probably came to the right place.